earth is Goddessa crying? So hard girl do cry. Why is Goddessa, the gamer, the game herself, why is she crying? Is Goddessa crying because she knows that the housemates, like almost everybody have clocked her game? She thought she was in charge. She thought she had the perfect game strategy. Kamsi clocked her game before Kamsi was evicted. Goddessa knew that Kamsi was playing the same game with her. And that was why Goddessa went to talk to Chimsom Chuka, not to be with Kamsi again, because Goddessa does not want any other person to play that script. I heard some person saying Neche took voluntary exit because Goddessa used to be her friend. Goddessa made her reign, very difficult. Goddessa was never Neche's friend. Like Goddessa was never Neche's friend. Goddessa sees Neche as a competitor, like a strong competition in that house. Because she knows Neche is beautiful. She knows almost everyone likes Neche. And Neche is very competitive. When you come to arena, Neche is there. When you come to intellectual, Neche is there. Like, Goddessa saw Neche as a strong competition in that house. So, she was not seeing Neche as a friend. And if Neche took voluntary exit because of maybe how Goddessa and Shiba made her reign unbearable, that is not good enough reason. Because they did it to Shiba during her reign. They did it to Chimsom Chuka. You people did not come to the house to come and be doing kumbayas or whatever. You all are there for a prize, for one prize that will be taken by just one winner. 160 million naira. So, why won't another housemate, try to spoil your own reign? These are the things that you will get in Big Brother's house. Anyway, guys, so when Neche took voluntary exit, the house dynamic changed completely. It was never felt that the housemates have never felt like that before. Nobody talked about Kamsi that was evicted. Everyone was just in a moody way, thinking about Neche, talking about Neche. It was like Neche was the show. Without Neche, the show cannot go on. Not really because Neche was giving so much. Neche is even on the quiet side. Neche have not been doing so much. But let's just call it grace and maybe a beautiful personality. Neche have got this. So it made her like, everyone just want to be with her. Come on. We saw how even the guys in the house, they just want to be with her. But Goddessa, on the other hand, Goddessa is a gamer. Goddessa came with this strong strategy, to be the center of attraction, to be like Day of last season. And she's working harder than the devil to get to that position. She has successfully gotten Araga to herself. We saw it countless times. Goddessa talking to Barry, making Barry to see her, encouraging Barry to chase her. Guys, Barry, on the other hand, is a bad Port Harcourt boy. Like, Barry is a player himself. Barry also clocked Goddessa's game and said, okay, if that is what she wants, that's what he's going to do. So Barry thought maybe Goddessa will want to play along. You see, this is where a lot of persons are just looking at Goddessa like, you know what? If you want to play the bad girl role, own up to your shit. Goddessa have got a good game. Let's not forget, this is a game at the end of the day. And may the best player win. All of them, they are all playing their own scripts. If you call every housemate, you will clearly see that they are playing a different kind of scripts. So if Goddessa choose to play the triangle ship, she better own up to it, like play it to the fullest. But Goddessa does not have the balls to do that. Look at Goddessa. Barry chose her when, Biggie asked him to choose somebody that will spend the week with him in the head of house lounge. And he chose Goddessa. But Goddessa does not have the courage to say, everybody was just expecting Goddessa to say yes. If Goddessa had said yes, I personally, I would have respected Goddessa the more, knowing that this girl is a bad bitch player. But Goddessa could not say yes. Goddessa said no. Deep down in her mind, she didn't mean no. But she was too afraid that Araga will leave her. And she doesn't want Araga to leave her. Araga is part of her game. She has successfully gotten Araga. And she also said no because she heard most of the housemates saying to Barry, choose Goddessa, choose Goddessa. She felt so embarrassed that the housemates have clocked her game. That was the reason why she was explaining all those things to Araga yesterday. And then by today, Goddessa was crying. Because, she only thought about the game from one side, to be in a triangle, to be the most chased after person in the house. But she didn't figure out what about if they clocked her game. Will she be quick to re-strategize? I mean, when will these housemates understand that you need a strong strategy to survive in Biggie's house and to eventually win the show? When will these housemates stop playing with their emotions and put their heads in the game? It's a game, for Christ's sake. Goddessa would have been trending right now for serving Araga breakfast. Goddessa would have been trending. Not only will she serve Araga breakfast, she will not look for a way again to serve Barry another breakfast. Goddessa will be the most talked about housemates. Because when Nature left, people felt like the storyline in the house will not be strong again because most of the girls are not giving and most of the guys, they're just holding back. But when Barry chose Goddessa, that flipped the whole storyline around. But Goddessa did not catch that on time. I guess hours later, she actually came to her senses that, wow, she just missed a golden opportunity that would have given her another spotlight, that would have made her to trend. Anyway, guys, that is for Goddessa. Let's talk about NOMY. NOMY. At this point, let's just say NOMY's village people are doing a great job. Because make sense. NOMY sometimes, like the first 2 weeks of the show, NOMY was fighting the housemates. But right now, it may seem as though NOMY is fighting Big Brother. Like, how? Why will NOMY go to the arena late, knowing too where they have a game to play? Why would she dress up late and for Biggie to not even tell her, okay, no, she's not going to participate? And that was how she became again the tail of the house again for the third time in a row. And she was angry. But somehow again, luck favored NOMY. NOMY was chosen to spend her time in the head of house lounge. But NOMY was not willing to just accept it. And I'm like, NOMY, who is doing you this thing? Are your village people at work? Like, make it make sense. Big Brother was even kind enough to say, NOMY, do you accept? NOMY said she's not sure. And Big Brother does not have that time to waste. Big Brother quickly asked what's her name? The head of house, Abby, to make another pick. And that was how we got another beautiful storyline. Because if NOMY had accepted, we wouldn't have gotten Barry and Goddessa's shenanigan. We wouldn't have gotten it. But you see how the universe works? So, NOMY, we want to tell you thank you, because NOMY, without you, wouldn't have gotten that amazing drama we got between Barry and Goddessa. So it was quite interesting, But then NOMY should mellow down a little bit because this is a golden opportunity she's trying to, let slip off her hands. She was trying to take voluntary exits, but we don't know what Biggie said to her. Maybe Biggie told her to think about it. We don't know. But up to now, she's not wearing her tail of the house vest, and she's not carrying the bench around. So we don't know whether she have made up her mind to leave the house. Guys, this season, I hope we will not have more than one voluntary exit. Other seasons, we normally have like one person leaving the show. But we have seen Abby most times trying to leave the show. And now we have seen NOMY too trying to take voluntary exits. And of course, Nature have already taken voluntary exits. Big Brother Naija is not for the faint-hearted. Big Brother Naija, it's a game. Sometimes you might think you are ready for this game. Sometimes you might think you are prepared for this game, only for you to enter and you will see other people that are crazy, that have greater strategy. All you need to do is just to study them and re-strategize. That is all you need to do in the house. But then a lot of these housemates, they will just come with only one strategy, and when they see that they've clocked their strategy, they will just, start feeling weak. They'll just go into their shell and maybe want to take voluntary exit because they just know that they don't stand a chance. Anyway, guys, I saw this place where Goddessa was crying, and I'm wondering, why on earth is Goddessa crying? Why is she crying? I mean, she's a gamer. She wants to play the game. Let her play the game with her full chest. Let her own up everything she's doing. I mean, it's a game. It's a game at the end of the day. Anyway, guys, it's just a fun video, nothing so serious. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and let's keep watching Big Brother Ninja.